Oh,
There
hello,
we go.
everybody.
Hi,
Oh my
Martin.
God.
Hey,
Thank you very, very much for your time.
Pleasure.
thank you.
James, I'm going to start with you and just thank you for a very enjoyable movie. Is it
Thank you.
important to you? Is it important to you at all to make a movie like this that is that lives up to the expectations of the current the fans that have been with the franchise, but also for new fans?
Yes, but if you make a Venn diagram of everyone's expectations, I'm sure there's someone's I can't possibly fulfill because they're not all mutually there's some are mutually exclusive. But you're absolutely right that I want to make a movie. I'm an indie fan from the very beginning, so I'm making a movie for me, and I'd include myself in that group. So I'm a good target. And then new fans, I think that just comes with the territory of wanting to make a movie that operates on its own and introduces new characters like Phoebe's Helena, so that you have a kind of new chemistry arriving. It's not just nostalgia for the old, but there's some new wonderful characters coming into the picture.
Phoebe, congratulations on a fantastic role.
Thank you.
Really, really enjoyed it. Were you a fan? Were you an indie fan? I mean, when you got the call, I know you're an experienced award-winning actress in your own right, but I mean, to get that kind of call, what went through your mind?
Well, this is a completely different kettle of fish. These are movies that I grew up with, and they were the big screen movies that as I was a kid, I was watching and believed that these things could happen, and they were big and real, and Indiana Jones was real. And I think a part of me still believes that. Part of me actually knows that for sure now, because I've hung out with him quite a lot on set. But it was wonderful. And I feel like it satisfied an ambition I had as a 5-year-old actor looking at these movies, and I'm still pinching myself. I think it'll be a few years before I really process it.
I love you in the Harry Styles video as well, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
That was some great moving there. Harrison, hello from South Africa. You're no stranger. You've been here. I think you've only been to Cape Town, though.
And some of the parklands, Yes. True.
Did you enjoy it?
Very
Will you
much.
come back?
Very vibrant, alive city with all of that history and the shadow of Nelson Mandela sitting on your shoulder all the time, and it's really dramatic place. I mean, there's so much going on there. It's a very vibrant environment, and then there's the beautiful nature of the place. Thanks.
Did it live up to your expectations? A lot of people, especially Americans, sometimes they have really strange expectations of this
I had no
southern tip of
expectations.
Africa.
Nothing. I just came, with no preparation. Just see what's there, meet the people.
This country needs Indiana Jones.
I
don't know. Listen, I don't know what you're going to call that that installment, but we definitely need something.
Well, we all need something. We need something to organize ourselves around. We need some kind of middle to be back in our lives. We need to have common experiences and not let ourselves be divided into enemy camps. Well, this kind of film, this kind of movie service to the culture, it helps us heal the rift and bring people back into some common experience of their common humanity. And
I really love that message.
I want people to see this in a theater, not because the theater is a great place to see a movie of this scale, but emotionally going back to the theater and feeling that these strangers in the room are feeling the same thing you are, laughing at the same jokes you are, being moved by the same experience. That's the cement that holds us together.
I love that message, and I cannot wait to share that with South Africans, especially we've got Mandela Day coming up very shortly. And James, just going to what Harrison said in terms of history, I mean, my goodness, there's some theme in this particular movie that is a pretty touchy one. Did you feel the pressure?
What's touchy?
No, well, I'm
Touching,
saying
I think.
Touching. Oh, touching.
yes, yeah. I
Touching.
mean, if you take
Yes.
the
Well,
Nazi theme,
Indiana Jones, all his life has been focused on history, but looking through the portal of artifacts and texts and cave writings and carvings, and so history and time are a huge part of who Indiana Jones is, and it just struck me that we should make a movie about time, which would include so many elements, a new generation joining him on adventure,
yeah,
Indy's own experience being older and the world having changed around him. This isn't the 30s and the 40s anymore that Indy finds himself in. It's not such a black and white world of such clear demarcations of good and evil. He's got to navigate in a more modern and complex world like the one we live in.
maybe the toughest or the trickiest scene for you to shoot in this movie. Which one was that?
Do you know what? I had so much fun. I still haven't found the answer to that question. I think, what's your memory of my biggest struggle?
You were always swimming,
Not a struggle.
having a great time, but I felt for you when you were jumping on the hood of the car, and
That bit.
You loved it, but she
I
was
loved the
she was getting her arms were all shades of purple, but she is. I'll tell you what was surprising to me about Phoebe is that I expected the sharp acting and the incredible skills navigating scenes, but she's miraculously able to handle action, and what that means is not just you jump well or you leap well, but she brings her character into the action. Sure. That's something Harrison always did with Indy. It's not just someone doing cool, badass things, but they're bringing the personality of their character into the way they do those cool, badass things. And that is something I thought Phoebe was awesome at.
And these movies do that. They allow the action to be messy and people not to be slick. And thank God, otherwise I wouldn't have been in the movie. But I love that. I love the action side of it so much. There was something very honest about it. You can't, like, when you're jumping from a tuk-tuk to a car, my face is just going to make the face my face is going to make. It's frightening and exciting. So honestly, it's just the it's just the keeping focus when this huge, incredible spectacle is happening around you as well. I think. I mean, the movie feels huge.
As you just said there, that this movie is about time, and for me, the timing was actually very surprising, funny, shocking. The shifts, the plot twists and stuff like that. I mean, I love the way that this movie surprised me. I mean, even the one line when you were on the horse and you jumped onto the platform. And you told the guy, "Here, hold my horse." I don't know why I laughed so hard at that line, but it was really and truly, I love that line. Harrison, this question is for you. Your favorite line in an Indiana Jones movie of all time, for whatever reason.
It's not the years; it's the mileage.
Sure. You really, really enjoyed making this movie, and I can tell. And I think you're going to make a lot of new fans that will start watching them from the very, very first one.
Wonderful.
So congratulations to all of you, James. The one.
Sorry,
scene...
Martin, that's your time, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry. Thank you very much.
All right.
Well,
Thank you very
Martin.
much.
It was a pleasure.
Come come out to South Africa, please. Ciao.
I will.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Martin. Cameras cut there, please.